Exactly. And they exceeded 10,000. They did 11 plus. Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff. Now, let me. I don't know. Diamond. And I got to run here in a couple minutes. I got another band, the Sheepdogs. You'd love this band. Great Canadian rock and roll band. This Cody Rhodes. Is he gonna? Will he be in the WWE one day?
He left. He left. He left on his own.
He's like, fuck this. He wants to do his own thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
He didn't want control.
They weren't using him appropriately.
Good for him. I love that.
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
He's a top.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
You're awesome. That, and I love my wife in yoga pants, so I'll bring her. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they're the best. Hey, Diamond Dallas Page, thanks for the follow. Thanks for your great stories, man. You're one of the most compelling guests every single time we have. You're such a beauty. DDP Yoga, obviously, go get the app as well. And Saturday, 10 a.m., Royal Distributing Athletic Performance Center in Guelph, Ontario, just around the corner from where we are. We love it, man. Thanks, and have fun. Cheers, man.
Thank you.
What a beautster. Okay. I'm going to follow. I wonder how long that'll last. Probably I'm following right after the interview.
Probably Sunday.
Okay, listen, I'm going to thank the sponsors right now. I'm not even taking a break. And while I do that, just go get the band in here. Casey Corbin's hanging out with us. Show brought to you by Van Dax here in the Tweeting Studios. Monet 24-karat gold investment jewelry. Thank you so much to them. Coinberry.com. Coinberry.com is where you go and get Bitcoin or Ethereum if you want to check out the space. It's a cool space, man. I do it. It's fun. Einstein.exchange. If you really want to go wild in the space, go and make sure you do that. It's all the different altcoins. Thanks to Lake Wilcox Brewing Company. VonChrysler.com, a big Remo Ferrari event at 1 Hour Park Circle this weekend. Lots of deals there, and if not, they'll ship you a car for great prices anywhere across Canada. Thanks to VeritySpirits.com. ContainerBuilt.ca, live in a modern, eco-friendly shipping container. We love working with this company, Joe and Serge and the crew. A lot of people are reaching out for interest. They've seen me put one on my land. Really funky stuff, man. You go and live in it. It's so affordable, like I said. It's really, really I love the style of it anyway. Thanks to St. George's, Ecomining, Progressive.com, last longer in the bedroom and Fielding Estate Winery. It's a long weekend wine co. That's they got a white, they got a red, and they got box wine. And they're like, yo, box wine's pretty cool, man. Don't knock it. Check it out. Thanks to longweekendwineco.com. All right, got some. You got any sheepdogs you can play in the background? What's going on there? Wow, you got this organized here? You know those sheepdogs?
How late are you and you claim I'm not organized? Yeah, that's great. Here you go.
Excuse me?
We were in an in-depth conversation with WWE Hall of Famer Diamond Dallas Page about DDPY.
Oh, yeah, man. This thing's coming out.
And that was,
it's great. Interesting because I got the notes here and they're like, because I've known these guys now for years. Sheepdogs are a Canadian classic rock band. But I'm like, classic? You're just a rock band, man. Classic makes you sound like you'd be 90 years old now.
You sound classic. You have a classic groove.
Like we're partying with Burton Cummings in 1969.
Got great stories. We got you and Curry. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, what's up?
Good. And remind me, man. I just want to make sure Ryan or Jimmy. I forget.
I'm Ryan.
Ryan, yeah. I'm so sorry. I don't want to sound like an asshole.
It's all good, man.
It's been a minute, as they say. Yeah. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Yeah. So you guys in town, rocking it out. What's going on?
We're playing Thursday at Echo Beach, so we're pimping the show here.
Pimp it out, bro.
Yeah, man. If you like classic rock,
you like Canadian classic rock. Wow.
You know how they label.
Hey, when we remember the days in the Edge when we used to talk, right?
Sure.
Stuff. It's been quite some time, but that was like that was a real cool time because we got to know you guys when you first broke, and really, when you first broke, and I guess there might be this sort of trepidation there, like how long's this band? Some bands falter. Let's be honest, some bands don't keep it going for a while, especially in a genre that isn't the hottest genre, which is rock and roll. I love fucking rock and roll.
It's not?
Yeah, well, it is.
Hold the phones.
But the kids just don't know.
I gave my theory earlier why rock and roll is in a bit of a recession. It's because at our age, our parents listened to country, so we rebelled against them and went with rock and roll. Now all the parents are listening to rock and roll, so the kids rebel and they're listening to country.
Yeah, like probably like the era where rock and roll became cool. Like their parents were listening to like big band music with like guys playing clarinets and so it's like they're like, no, play the guitar, man. That's way cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys obviously been doing this now for you're close to a decade in now doing this.
Yeah, I mean we've technically been a band for 14 years, but like we were garbage for the first couple 2-3 there, as we were sort of finding out how to do it. But we've been touring hard for like, I don't know, 12.
Yeah, at least 12 years. So it's been a long time.
Feels really good, guys. And congrats on all the success.
Thank you. Yeah.
And while you do it, are you noticing? It's funny. I was just in New York City, and I went to just a small show, just like on Saturday night, and I saw a rock band. It was more of an 80s rock, not necessarily like you guys got more like that 60s, 70s kind of flair. But it was more of like a hair band rock and roll band. And I was like,
sure.
That doesn't exist either, really, these days either, at least in my opinion, from what I've seen. And I was so fucking happy for these guys because they were tight. They were like musically tight. They had all they had all this stuff going on. Were
they like full Motley Crue like hair
metal?
metal?
No, they were they were just not really. Like they had a bit of mix. Like there was I don't know. It was funny because I saw them after. I'm like, you remind me kind of like a Billy Talent vibe meets rock and roll.
Oh, okay,
it was really cool.
Yeah.
Just a lot of energy on stage. Like good-looking kids, like 22, 23, like just rock stars up there. They were awesome.
That's great.
And that's how I felt about you guys when I first met you. Are you noticing this with young bands? Like, are you guys saving rock and roll?
God, I hope so.
We're keeping it alive at least on our own little turf. But you know what? I really like that when we play our shows. I look out in the crowd and it's not just a bunch of old people. Like I like that it's a really diverse crowd, but I see a lot of young people, and not just guys. I see girls and people who are like 19 and 20 years old. They care about rock music. They're not just into whatever the top 40 is, and that's important to me because when we started this band, we knew even 14 years ago, rock and roll was kind of like giving way to rap and country, but we just loved it. So we didn't just get into music to make money and to like have some kind of play the hot thing. We just did it because it's like that's what we want to do.
Yeah, you guys were rock and rollers. I mean, you're just born rock and rollers.
That's right.
Yeah, I got my rock and roll shorts on right now.
Yeah, they're really short.
Yeah.
those are like the shorters they call them.
Yeah, they're Andre Agassi's shorts.
And where are you guys residing now? Are you still living out west? Or where are you?
We live here. Some of us live here. Some of us live in Saskatchewan, and one guy's in Port Hope, Ontario.
Is he jamming with Wheels' dad?
Yeah, that's like one of our favorite episodes of Degrassi. And before he was playing with us, every time we drive through there, we'd watch that clip.
You think of Port Hope? You think when you drive by, you think of that episode,
you think
right?
Wheels' dad, and then Wheels getting molested by that creepy vacuum cleaner salesman guy.
Yeah.
You gotta fool around,
He didn't
Wheels.
quite get molested though. He got out of the car just in time.
He kind of gave him the old leg squeeze.
Yeah.
He asked if he ever fooled around.
Yeah, I am friends with Stefan Brogan, who plays Snake, and we were driving to Ottawa, and as we were passing Port Hope, I was like, "This is the first time I've been with him in a car drive." I was like, "Do I do it?" Because every time I pass Port Hope, I always make a Wheels' dad joke, and I said, "Hey, can we pull off in Port Hope to see if Wheels' dad is playing anywhere?" And he just looked at me. He did not laugh. I'm like, is that not funny? Or have you heard it every time you pass Port Hope?
Oh, rest in peace. I mean, the guy passed away.
Oh yeah, he did.
It's too soon there.
No, it's not too soon at all. People didn't even know he passed away.
I know.
Who died?
Wheels from the
As far as I'm concerned, Wheels' dad's still out gigging somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Wheels died?
Yeah, a long time ago. Most people think
okay.
Wheels from Degrassi is Drake because he was in a wheelchair. They get it all mixed up.
Oh, the new generation. Oh yeah, I remember Wheels died. That's right. Well, that's sad. You guys should write a tribute song. Cool.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
It's taking our time.
Can I ask you guys about one of my favorite videos? You mind
Sure.
if I ask you? The Way It Is.
Oh yeah.
Love that video.
Yeah.
Buddies of mine are in it. I'm friends with John Dorr and Rory Scovel.
Yeah.
Who John was the coach of the other team, and Rory was out in the field. The Sklar brothers directed that.
Yeah.
But who came up with the idea for the video, and who pitched the concept of it to you? Because it's just a fantastic. It's like a Bad News Bears parody.
Yeah.
And they're playing a Bad News Bears like team.
Yeah.
And it's just hilarious.
Well, we met the Sklar brothers at an event we were doing in New York, and they weren't actually a part of it. It was like a music event. I just saw them, and I was like, "Oh, you guys!" And they knew who we were, and so we became pals. And then I kind of like emailed him, would you guys maybe make us a video, because I hate these treatments that we keep getting, they're so lame. And then Randy, one of the scholars, calls me, he goes, all right, here's the idea. You guys are playing baseball against a bunch of little kids, and you're kicking the shit out of them. I was like, yes.
And it's great. It's so good.
Yeah, it's like, I think, because you expect, like, oh, the kids, they show the adults, like,
No.
I hate in movies when, like, kids are real smart and they teach the adults how, to be and all that stuff. Like, it just drives me nuts. Kids are stupid, and adults...
Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
No, you'll be proved wrong.
You know what I mean?
No, I got a 3-year-old. He's already actually doing the show next week. It's one.
Yeah, summon.
No, but if you had to fight your kid, you would just beat him mercilessly. It'd be no contest. Anyway.
Yoon from the Sheepdogs.
Kids are wonderful.
So tell us about Changing Colors, available now at sheepdogs.com. When you rock and roll, like, does the music evolve? Is it still just the classic sound, or how does it work for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we try to evolve. I mean, we like to sort of stay in our rock and roll world, but we just like, I don't know, we always look to like bands like the Beatles, who would like just take like some well-worn form and then be like, how can we like twist this and make it like a little different? And like guys have different instruments in the band, like Jim, our guitar player, plays like pedal steel and mandolin, fiddle, like all the bluegrass instruments, and like my brother plays trombone and keys, and so it's just like, I don't know, trying to be weird and get in the studio and make different stuff, but like keep it all rocking and good, and like don't lose sight of like sort of like what Tom Petty said, don't bore us, get to the chorus, like keep it catchy and memorable and those kinds of things too,
Yeah, feel the same way?
Yeah, no, I was like, that's like an awkward position where I'm like looking both ways. No, I think that, you don't have to reinvent your sound to challenge yourself to do different things. Like, we've always, it would be very boring if we made the same record over and over again, but also be very weird if we suddenly came out with like an EDM song. So it's about like finding a balance, finding things that keep us interested, keep us excited, and challenge ourselves. Because you just don't want to make the same song over and over again.
And how's it going for the Sheepdogs on a global scale? I mean, I know Canada loves you, but is it pretty good out? Like, are certain countries better than others in terms of recognition and stuff?
It's always growing. I mean, the biggest challenge any Canadian band really has is growing elsewhere. It's like a lot of bands be really popular here and have like.
Well, look at the Hip was a great example of that.
Yeah.
The Hip could barely make it in America.
But I always think a lot of Canadian bands that want to make it in America have trouble because America already has a band similar to them. Like, Sass Jordan should be a lot more popular, but Melissa Etheridge came out at the same time. Or I think Doug and the Slugs should be a lot more popular, but Huey Lewis and the News were already doing their thing. And I think Tragically Hip can be easily compared to R.E.M. And, then you see a band like Bare Naked Ladies, nobody's really doing anything like them. They don't have the problem crossing over when they put in the work, because there's nobody down there that really sounds like them at the time.
I still can't believe they wrote the Big Bang Theory.
That's crazy. That guy crazy makes me like getting out of bed.
It's their biggest hit, and their biggest moneymaker.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, but I mean, we've had a lot of success.